Good morning, Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's Whitney with Whitney and the Stars Tarot here to do your weekly general reading for September 10th through the 17th. I'm doing a little bit different layout this week. I've shuffled and prayed over your cards, so I can read them now, but I just want to say this is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everybody. Check your moon and rising sign also if it doesn't resonate for you, because that gives you a bigger picture of your week ahead. Also, I do personal readings. Go ahead and message me if you want to set one up. I do them by video, and then I will send you a private link to that video. So here is your cards. And again, sorry if anything is blurry or shaky. My stand should be here tomorrow, so I can start doing it with my stand. But for now, I will just try to make it as steady as possible. So I got my candles lit, and I prayed and saged the area. So let's get started. You have the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Wands this week. The Wheel of Fortune is a major arcana. When I see the Wheel of Fortune, I see a change in a cycle. It's like almost like a karmic reward card. Oops, sorry. It's things coming full circle. It's a major arcana. So, when I see the wheel, I see it as a good thing always, full circle as in like, if you've been working on something, it finally comes around. The wheel turns in your favor, so to speak. In my mind, I picture the wheel as in like like if you're gambling and you spin the wheel and it lands on a good number, you know what I mean? That's what I picture the Wheel of Fortune as. So it's like a change in fortune. It's progress. You have it actually clarified by two major arcanas. And you know what? It's funny because a lot of people are getting the moon this week. There's a couple other signs, so maybe one of those are your rising and moon sign. I'm not sure, but something has been hidden from you, but this wheel saying it's coming full circle in a good way in your favor. And the Death card. So you got the moon and the Death. Death is end of an old cycle, beginning of a new, and the moon is things that have been hidden up until this point. It's illusion, it's uncertainty. It could be some type of emotional death that depth that you aren't quite aware of. You see the water here, and the Death card, like I said, death and rebirth. Major change and transformation. And so obviously it's in a good way because you have the wheel here. So it looks like a really good energy for you and very, very strong energy for you this week. It could have already started and it could go up and through past the 17th. I mean, all this energy is fluid, but with this major arcana energy here, this is a big change and transformation that's happening in your life. And these energies are very prominent for you. And then we move on and we see the Seven of Wands. And the Seven of Wands is just saying, defend your ground, stand your position. You're overcoming obstacles. You need to stand in your truth. The Seven of Wands, sevens are fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. But I don't see it as a fire sign person because it's the Seven of Wands energy. It's just the fire energy. So it's just saying, stand in your passion, stand in your truth, Aries. Fight for what you believe in. And the clarifying cards really resonate with this. You have the Six of Swords and the Two of Swords. Swords is air energy, so you could be a little bit in your head. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I don't think that you're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, as these aren't court cards or they aren't major arcanas either. They're just, the energies of the Six and the Two. But they're mental energy. Swords are always mental energy. So the Six of Swords says, there's harmony after strain, after a long journey, which we also saw over here. So, maybe you were going through a hard time, but you're going to stand your ground and it will get better. And the Two of Swords, says kind of like you're feeling stuck, but you are leaving this behind, and just stand your ground. Even if you're feeling stuck, stand your position, because the Wheel of Fortune, death and rebirth, unseen things will be coming to light, Aries. And then I pulled you, an oracle card from the Romance Angel cards by Doreen Virtue. These are very beautiful cards. I just decided to switch the oracle card up. I know I gave other readings, the air signs and the water signs that I did yesterday. I pulled from the goddess guidance, but I'm pulling you these romance angels. Something just told me to pull these cards for you today. So I got love yourself first. It says, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. If you desire more romance, first look at yourself in a caring and non-critical way, of course. The more you love who you are, the greater capacity you feel to love by others. This means trusting yourself to take good care of you, and it may entail some more assertion. Don't worry, you can still be lovable while affirming your boundaries. Like the Seven of Wands said, stand your boundaries. So perhaps this means spending some time alone instead of in a relationship. Sorry, let me turn the page. During this period, you can dive into introspection to understand the patterns of your love life. Ultimately, you can take some responsibility for acting and agreeing to every relationship you've had. To heal your heart, find blessings and lessons you've gained from each one. For instance, you have become stronger, more independent, more patient as a result from your prior partnerships. If so, let everything else from the past go except the lesson and the love. This card emphasizes the importance of loving yourself first, especially as you prepare for your next relationship or heal from the one you're in. As you gain self-respect, you'll begin to attracting more loving people into your life. This will lead to healthy friendships, romances, and based on mutual respect. So definitely stand your ground, stand your boundaries. Even if you feel stuck, you're moving away from unhealthy, things, but lessons that you've learned. The wheel is coming full circle. You're learning from this. Just take the love and the lessons and the old cycles, begin anew. Looks really good, Aries. I'm very happy about your reading this week. I hope you enjoyed it. Have a good week.